would say I'm still the same person before I met Shanil, but I was definitely this really awkward, anxiety-prone human, hanging out with friends, trying to figure out my life.
I was headed to the club with my friends, and one of my friends, Abe, he brought his cousin along. So Leah and Cass are best friends.
I remember I was just standing on the side with my friend Cassandra, and Shanil came up to us and we all started chatting.
I thought she was gorgeous. I thought she was super pretty, and yeah, I thought she had like a beautiful smile, and she smells really good. And
Shanil came up to us and we all started chatting. I just remember the first time I saw him, I just thought he was really approachable. The conversations were so easygoing, and I knew that there was something special about him that I was curious about.
So I ended up trying to go on a date with her for about 3 months. I would text her on and off, and she would always leave me on read. And her excuse was like she was super busy, and I thought she was just trying to get out of it and not want to hang out with me. She was in clinical at the time, on top of working.
You would think that I would be nervous about, like, you know, meeting or talking to someone one-on-one on a first date, but I was actually not nervous at all. It almost felt like we were best friends from the start.
We just went to Remedy Cafe. It was a super easygoing, fun night. The time went by so fast. We kind of hung out there till it closed and ended up going to Denny's after.
We were having so much fun, so we're like, oh, I want to keep getting to know you and just chat and laugh. So we drove all the way to Denny's and then just talked there for 4 hours. Personality-wise, I really like that Shanil he's like truly a kind person. He's always putting other people ahead of himself, and I knew there was something special about him because he would always treat strangers the same way that he would treat his friends and family, and that meant a lot to me.
You know, I realized what an amazing person she is, especially considering all she's been through, like all the challenges she's had growing up. I just fell in love with every part of her, really. So.
And I realized that when I'm with him, I'm a better person. Being with Shanil, he teaches me that I don't have to be so independent all the time. But I feel like with Shanil, I finally found someone who I can trust and who I can depend on without feeling vulnerable about.
So I thought about it for at least 6 or 7 months. I wanted to do it somewhere in the outdoors because that's kind of like what we're about. We kind of like being outdoors, and Kelowna just seemed like a spot where we could just do a lot of hiking and a lot of outdoors. So I kind of surprised her with the tickets. First of all, my plan almost fell through because I had the ring in my backpack, and for some reason she was so adamant to take hers. And so that started making, I was panicking so much at that time. So I managed to get the ring in her backpack.
He always joked around a few months before saying, oh, I want to marry you so bad. But he's very dramatic that way, so I didn't think that he would be doing it anytime soon.
And I found a little trail that went off the main trail. I got us all secluded, kind of set the mood.
I guess he brought out the ring and had his whole little speech prepared, and I said yes. I was in complete shock, and I also liked that he surprised me because all the emotions just kept running through my face, and I was crying a lot.
And cried for the whole day. I can't stand to be apart from her. I want to be with her every minute of every day. I just love being around her, honestly, and I think that we're so compatible, even in terms of what we want in life and how we want to live our life in the future. It's pretty much the exact same, which I really can't believe, because I just feel like we're the exact same person and pretty much best friends. So I can't see my life any other way but with her.
But I hope in the future our families will all be healthy and we'll be healthy, and hopefully we'll have a dog by then, because that's my dream. And then just spend time together.
We're having a lot of fun being with each other. I think we'll have some dogs, maybe have some kids, and I don't know, see where it goes. We don't really have a set plan. We're just kind of living day by day.
I just want us to be happy spending time with each other.